Yo guys, what's up? This is your boy KGASS2 and today we're going to be talking about the Logan Paul and KSI fight. Now it's happening tomorrow morning, well that's it tomorrow, but it's actually Sunday morning tomorrow morning at midnight. So it's going to be coming into Sunday morning when it's actually happening. I have got some information. It will be replayed Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. So for you guys that miss it on Saturday at midnight, you can watch it at Sunday at 10 o'clock. So either way, it's going to be, it's going to be good. It'll be good. So Saturday night at midnight, but it is going to be the time where we see who's going to win the fight, KSI or Logan Paul. So I'm just going to tell you who I'm voting for, and you guys can leave in the comments who you vote for. So obviously, I don't really know much about Logan Paul. I've never followed Logan Paul. I didn't even know what Logan Paul did. I know, but I didn't even recognise him at first. But as soon as I saw his face on the first fight they did, I was like, this guy does vines. I've seen him in lots of vines. And I was like, nah, no. I was like, no, no way. He doesn't, KSI is fighting a Viner, he started out, the rumour is he started out on Vine and then went onto YouTube. Then I found out he did a channel called Logan Paul Vlogs, and I was guessing he was a vlogger for that, back then. And then I was like, okay, then, that he's fighting a vlogger, Obviously, I have seen a few of his brother's videos and Logan Paul's videos back then before I even knew who Logan Paul was when they did their first fight. I didn't have a clue who he was. But then as soon as they announced the rematch, I actually had a look at Logan Paul's videos. They weren't the best. I'm not gonna say KSI is better, because obviously there is some videos that I don't like of KSI's because they're just rather not entertaining, or they're just something that I'm not, interested in. So, but I watched a couple of Logan Paul videos. They didn't really entertain me, so I just skipped on to KSI. And obviously, I've loved KSI since I actually watched him around. I think I watched him when I was like at college. I've followed KSI for a long time. I haven't gone to all of his events. I've watched his first fight when he was fighting Joe Weller. I've watched the second fight on YouTube when they did the Logan Paul one. I didn't go to his tour because I just simply could not afford it, and about time I found out where they were doing it and which part of Sheffield it would be in. I didn't know that part of Sheffield that very good anyway, so I was like, there's no point me going there, because if I get lost, I don't fancy being out in the street at dark being lost. I really don't fancy being lost in the street, especially around 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. And plus, I didn't have the money to go because you have to pay. You have to think about taxi fares. You have to think about food and drink you're gonna get. Have some food before you go or after you come out. You gotta think about all the you know buying merchandise and stuff like that. So I just tickets were just nearly like £100. I was like, no way am I paying that for £100 for just one ticket. I was like, you got no chance, I watch your videos, I'll buy your albums, I'll buy your films, I'll buy anything that you make, but I'm not buying something off of you that is £100. Don't care if it's in a gold case. I still wouldn't buy it for £100. No way, Jose. So apart from that, that is the only thing I haven't attended or haven't watched. I've seen clips of it on Facebook, Twitter, but I'd rather just listen to his album, cheaper. It's lots, saving me money, just listening to his album, downloading his album, might save me a bit of money as well. So it's just, it's just, yeah. But yeah, I did miss out on that, but I'm sure if he does another tour, I'm sure if I can afford it, I will go with friends or maybe even family, depending on depending who wants to come and see it with me. But yeah, but the video today is about who do you guys think will win? Who do you guys think will win on a Logan Paul fight and the KSI one? Which one do you think will win? Obviously, if KSI loses, he's gonna get ripped to shreds on the internet. I mean, his fans, he might lose subscribers. He might, he might get some fans leaving him because a lot of fans that he's got just want him because he can win. He's won the fight, and because the way he is, people like how he acts. But a lot of people have said that if he loses the fight, he's going to lose his subscribers. He's going to lose not all of the subscribers, but he'll lose like maybe a few of them. He's going to lose most of the respect that he has got, and he's going to lose, most of the stuff that he has now. Not anything major like his house or his job or stuff like that, because he gets paid off of YouTube, and he also gets paid for other things like making music and stuff like that. So he has got that behind him. If he wants to do music, he can still make money from his music. And loyal fans that don't care about him losing or winning, they'll still buy the merchandise, they'll still buy stuff from him. So that's the loyal fans that'll stick for him through thick and thin. If a Logan Paul fight, if he loses, it'll just be the same. He'll still, the KSI fans will rip into him saying, "Oh, you lost. How's it feel to be beaten?" And all that lot. And whoever wins, they'll just get hate. KSI will get hate from the Logan Paul supporters. KSI will get the hate from the Logan Pauls. KSI and Logan Paul they'll just both get the same or worse amount of hate on both sides. Logan Paul from the KSI supporters will get it, and then KSI from the Logan Paul supporters, they'll both get the same amount of hate. One of them might get worse, but it just depends on how savage the fans and haters can be. So that is basically all I'm going to say. I would react to their final press conference, but the press conference, a lot of people have reacted to it, and I don't really see the point of reacting to it. I mean, you guys can just go over and type in KSI Logan Paul press conference, and you'll see it. I don't know how long the fight is going to last. I would like it to last for a while, so I can actually, I've actually paid for it. I've actually paid to watch it on the TV, so I actually will. I mean, it's only like what, £10, £10 for standard definition. Then I think it's like nearly like £11 for HD, but it's only like £1 extra, so whatever. But yeah, I've purchased it, and I will be watching it on Saturday. So that is basically it. I just want to know who you guys will think will win. Comment down below if you think Logan Paul, and comment down below if you think it's KSI. Or if you want, this is the new thing. Give this video a like if you think KSI will win. Give this video a dislike if you think Logan Paul will win. And also, you can leave a comment down below as well telling me who you think will win as well. Now, obviously, I would create a poll on YouTube. I might still create a poll on YouTube, a poll just like, voting. So, you guys can vote on that, and you can also vote on this video. And that is it. So, yeah. So, but my opinion, there's two opinions I want. Well, there's two people that I would rather see win, right? On one hand, I'd like to see KSI win because, I don't know, it's just the way KSI's been training. I've seen like videos of him training on his like 40-day, I think he did like the 40-day documentary thing, like, training, like show you what he's done so far throughout the days of him training. I haven't really paid attention to Logan Paul, so I might go and check that out after I've done this. But the KSI one does look like he's got a lot of speed, and he does look like he's fighting a lot faster than what he were on the last fight. KSI's admitted he didn't know much about Logan Paul when he first fought him. He didn't know how hard he punched or how he got, like, how good he is at boxing. So, but KSI's come prepared now. He knows how hard he can hit. He knows how hard he's gonna hit when he's got no head guard on. Both of them. I can guarantee there'll be blood. There'll be some blood. There'll be some blood coming out of both of their noses. I mean, I'm hoping it's not just a quick minute, one punch down and that's it. Because I'll just be like sat there thinking, I paid my money for this just to see what for it to last one round. I mean, I know there's but I know people out there have paid money to see these videos. See boxing matches, and it's lasted 3 rounds, and they've paid what, £10 to see it. I know £10 not much, but it's costing you more to go to these live events in person, to go and sit in the ring, not in the ring, but sit next to the ring in seats, and that is how people. And people are just gonna be like, "What? I come here, I travel all this way just to see 3 rounds of fully grown men punching each other. What is the point?" So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't last like 1 round or 3 rounds. I'm hoping it does last. I mean, if it's a technical knockout, and one of them hits one of them hard enough, I will have to accept it. I can't tell them to carry on, because if it's a knockout, it's a knockout. But I really want KSI to win, because obviously KSI looks like he has been training. It does look pretty dangerous now. He knows what he's got on the line. When you've got stuff on the line and you've got to fight for it, you will be desperate to win, and you will be dangerous to win. You'll even train dangerous amounts of times in daily, before you actually become the machine you want to become. The weapon you've been trained to be. Like I said, I want KSI to win, but I also want Logan Paul to win. Now, for all your Logan Paul fans who's probably watching this and you're like, "Oh my God, why are you saying Logan Paul? Ah!" To all the KSI fans out there who are saying, "Oh my God, no, no, no." The only reason I'd like to see Logan Paul win, I'd be a bit disappointed, but I'd be happy for him at the same time. Because a lot of people have said, people have done reviews on who they think will win. They think that KSI has got a big mouth. Now, well, I'm not saying he has, I'm not saying he hasn't, but a lot of people are saying, "Oh, KSI's got a big mouth, I'd like Logan Paul to knock him out and shut his mouth up and all that lot." I just think if Logan Paul wins, I'll be a bit disappointed, but I'll be happy, because at least you gotta be happy for him. You can't, it's over, it's done. Yeah, you have your little disappointment thing, and then that's it. You just be happy for them. I know fighters, when they've seen boxing on TV, they both thank each other, and they both thank each other, thank them for the opportunity, thank for the thank them for the opportunity, thank them for the experience. They both thank each other. I mean, these two might not hate each other as much, but they only do it just for the. I think they just do it. The hate. They just do it just for the views, and they just do it so they think it is. I mean, I think they'll thank each other after the fight, because I think on the last one they actually did thank each other. But apart from that, I don't think there'll be another rematch. I mean, one of these two have got to win. Rather KSI wins or Logan Paul wins. Like I say, if KSI wins, I'll be very happy. I'll be loving it if KSI does win, because I'll be like, you know what, there you go, he's won. I'm happy. I can go to bed, sleep, because it is on at midnight, so I will be probably knackered by the time I get to watch this fight. But like I say, if Logan Paul wins, I'll be a bit disappointed, but I'll be happy at the same time, because I'd like to see KSI's reaction. Now he's been, if he does get beat. But if KSI wins, I'd love to see Logan Paul's reaction. I mean, I'll be happy for the person who wins, but I'll be disappointed for the one who loses. So whoever loses, I'm going to be disappointed for them either way, because, they've done the same amount of training. They've done the same amount of training. They've gone to the gym every day. They've done what they're supposed to do. And one of them might have not have trained as hard as the other. KSI might have not have trained as hard as Logan Paul, and Logan Paul might not have trained hard as KSI. We won't know that until the fight happens. Yeah, you can see a training montage of anyone training, but it doesn't mean they train harder than him, or him train harder than him, or whatever. The real proof is when they fight. When they fight, that is the proof. That is the proof to see who's been training hard enough and who can keep on pushing. You know, there's got no head guards this time, so it's all going to be like a proper boxing match. They've got teeth. Obviously they've got the gum shields in. I think they're wearing 10-ounce gloves, and I think that, you know, that's it. You know, that's it. So they're both fighting with fair things. You know, instead of using their own gloves and their own personalised gloves and customisable gloves, they are using proper boxing gloves, 10-ounce gloves. They're both using 10-ounce, so that is it. So it's a fair fight, because if someone was using 10-ounce gloves and someone else was using, I don't know, 5 ounces or 12 ounces, you know, it's not going to matter. You know, there won't be a fair advantage. So if you had different ounce gloves, it wouldn't be unfair. It wouldn't be a fair. The person who had the lighter glove or the heavier glove, depending who can hit hard enough, they would have one of them would have the fair advantage, the other one wouldn't. So it wouldn't be a fair fight. But so yeah, but for you guys that are voting, vote down below in the comments, and also leave a like, you know, and a dislike telling me who you're gonna be. You know, if it's Logan Paul, dislike. If it's a KSI, like. All the way around. You know, you can do it either way you want. If you vote for KSI, it can be a like. If it's a Logan Paul, dislike. You know, I'm gonna put KSI on the likes because obviously more people like KSI. So yeah, so get voting, guys, and yeah, I'll probably see you guys after the fight.